Hello, Chad Weber here, and I'd like to welcome you to Mortgage Lead Machine. What I have to show you today is, well, quite frankly, this is one of the most exciting tools I have ever had the pleasure of introducing you to. So it's going to be a lot of talk about automation and lead nurturing, creation, autopilot, and just overall asking you to imagine what the most powerful marketing tool on the planet could do for your income, for your pipelines. So what I'm going to be showing you here today is, quite frankly, going to be groundbreaking and very exciting to you. And for those of you who take action, career changing. So just so you know that I'm not full of hot air, I'm going to exit these slides and I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to show you what we're talking about. But first, before I show you the Mortgage Lead Machine, I want to remind you of what most loan officers deal with on a daily basis. See, when we use such a general term such as marketing, we could be referring to anything from your website to your blog, to your Facebook business page, your Google listings, email blasts, phone calls, billboards, direct mail, and it just goes on and on and on. Now, if we pull out our shovel and dig just a little bit more, I want you to consider just how convoluted and how disorganized most marketing is, because not only do you have anywhere from half a dozen to a dozen plus different means of marketing that most loan officers are engaging in on a daily basis, but you don't really have control over what type of lead that marketing delivers. In many cases, we're dealing with any combination of FHA loans, prospects with credit issues, borrowers without a down payment who need DPA, down payment assistance, first-time home buyers, those who want to refinance, debt consolidation, luxury home buyers, VA loans, for sale by owners, move-up buyers, and it goes on and on and on. And here's the problem. Here's the really big problem that just absolutely destroys our pipeline. And that is that with each one of these prospects, not only do we need to have an initial point of contact, but we also need to drop them into a sales funnel and nurture that lead with proper, regularly scheduled, and consistent follow-up. And not just any follow-up, but proven effective follow-up that's going to convert those prospects into closed loans, into actual customers. So here's the problem. Are you going to market to luxury buyers the same way you would those with credit issues and without a down payment? Is your follow-up for a refinance lead or a debt consolidation lead going to be the same as a first-time home buyer or a for sale by owner or a veteran looking for a loan? See, the bottom line is each one of these prospects, and yes, I even consider realtors as our prospects as well if we're trying to get referrals from them, each one of these groups requires a very specific type of follow-up and a different message, a different sequence, and a different approach in consistency. And how many of us have time to sit down and write each one of those follow-ups and then test them and then automate them? Because you're sure as heck aren't going to have time to manually mail these emails out at pre-scheduled frequencies. And how are we going to organize and collect all of our leads coming in from all these different forms of marketing, websites, blogging, Facebook pages, PPC, paid traffic, emails, phone calls, Google listings, radio ads, webinars, seminars, realtor referrals, office presentations? See, that's the problem. We don't have the time. And in many cases, we don't have the expertise because a lot of these challenges can be very technical in nature. So that's why I'm stoked, absolutely stoked, to present to you the solution, the Mortgage Lead Machine. Now, I'm looking at my dashboard right here, and I'm gonna walk you through some of these functionalities just to demonstrate how incredibly powerful this is. But let's start off with our dashboard here. At a glance, I can see that for this particular group, I have 454 contacts or 454 leads that have been dropped into my account. Now, directly underneath, it's showing me that I have different campaigns. Now, a campaign is essentially a group of people who are similar. So that could be realtors would be one campaign, for sale by owners would be another campaign, first-time home buyers would be another campaign, and so forth. So at a glance, I can see the exact number of campaigns that I currently have active, and when I hover my cursor over, it tells me how many prospects are in each group so I can see how well I'm doing. Now, underneath that, I can see who my top contacts are. Now, this is where things start to get pretty darn exciting. Mortgage Lead Machine tracks every single one of the contacts that you upload into the software. It tracks them based off of what we call engagement rate, and that means that Mortgage Lead Machine 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year is watching and monitoring every single one of those contacts for activity. How many emails of yours do they open? When they open those emails, how many links are they clicking on? And it will even follow them to your website or to your blog. So even if they leave the email and go to read something on your website, Mortgage Lead Machine is tracking what they're doing on your website, how long they were on your website, and what they clicked on or downloaded while they were on your website, and reports it back here into your dashboard. And then by tracking all of these statistics, Mortgage Lead Machine will tell you who your top prospects are. So right here, top contacts, I can see which individuals are engaging with me the most. So I can simply scroll through here, my top contacts, and I know who I need to be either picking up the phone and calling or sending another email requesting an appointment, because based on those interactions. So if they're opening everything that I'm sending them and downloading things, clicking on things, I need to know. And by simply clicking right here on my dashboard, it's going to pull up a profile snapshot of the prospect. It's going to show me their email. It's going to show me their Facebook account, their Twitter account, and their LinkedIn account, so I can go and connect with all of my captured leads right here on social media, so I have more than just one means of contacting them. Now within my dashboard, it's telling me that a link was clicked on 7 days ago, and when I click here, it will bring me to the same link, so I can see what he or she looked at. It tells me when they subscribe to my list, what they've done since they've been subscribed to my list, and what other emails they've opened and lists they have registered to. I can add my notes over here when I place a phone call in my update, so I can track and see my communication with this individual. And here on Site and Event Tracking, once again, I can see which of my websites this individual has visited, and based on that, I know what he or she is interested in. See, some of the links on my website might be about purchase loans, others may be about refinances, others may be about debt consolidation, and so forth. So if I see that this prospect has gone to the refinance page again and again and again, and he's opening and reading my emails that are based on refinance, then guess what I'm going to be offering this individual? Guess what I know to talk to this individual about? This one feature alone can make a significant difference in your marketing. It's proper lead nurturing and conversion. If you can convert 30 to 40% more of the leads that you already have coming in, then what does that do for your income? The stress of generating huge amounts of leads goes down because you're making more with what you already have. So your income's going up, but your workload isn't going up accordingly. Your workload stays the same. So if you can work the exact same amount of hours and either make what you're making now or make 40% more, which are you going to choose? Well, obviously, we'd like to make 40% more income without working extra hours. Who wouldn't? Very possible when you're automating and following up and tracking and doing the very same things that top producers everywhere are doing. But now you can afford to do it, and now you have the time to do it because the software is taking care of the bulk of the responsibilities for you. It's automating your follow-up, your lead nurturing, and even your fundamental marketing tasks. Next, I have automation, so I can track and see my automated marketing series. I have my pipeline, so it's going to track my pipeline for me and tell me how many individuals are in each pipeline and what they're doing within that pipeline. I have my tasks, my meetings, and my phone calls scheduled for the day, my email templates. And over here on the right-hand side of the screen, at a quick glance, I can scroll through and see, I could see that 18 hours ago, this click-through happened. 23 hours ago, this click-through happened. Yesterday, this click-through happened. Also yesterday, this click-through happened. Also yesterday, 2 more click-throughs happened. And when I hover my cursor over, I can see the names of the individuals, the email addresses of the individuals, and click a button to respond to these individuals or send them another message based on what action they just took. So again, automation, guys, making this information available to you at a glance. Now I'm going to click on my campaigns tab up here at the top of my page, and I can see all of the email blasts that have gone out within the past 90 days. And by hovering my cursor over this, I can pull up statistics again at a glance and see how many emails were opened, what time of day they were opened, and who they were opened by. And I can click a button up here to resend emails to those who didn't open the message. So right here I'm seeing that 22% of the people that I sent this email to opened. Well, that still leaves a lot of people who didn't open it. So with a click of a button here, I can say, okay, resend this to all the individuals who have not opened the email yet. And boom, email goes out. I can click my open read list, my click list, even my geo tracking list where it's going to show me a map. And these little pin drops are showing me, it's going to show me the city and states of all the individuals who have engaged with my email, who've opened it, who have read it, who's clicked on it, who's gone to my website. So I know where to focus my efforts. I can track the trends and see what's going on and base my marketing and follow up accordingly. I can scroll through and get a report of every person who's opened and read the email, how many times they've opened it and what time of day they opened it. So again, I can follow up accordingly. I could track what time of day all my messages have been opened, and I will receive a graph from Mortgage Lead Machine telling me what time of day is the best time of day to send emails to this particular group, because it's watching 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your behalf to tell you, hey, send your emails at 1:15 p.m. instead of at 9 a.m. because you're going to get 30% more emails opened. The time of day and the day of week are very important. You can double or triple your open rate based on sending at the appropriate time and day of the week. And Mortgage Lead Machine is going to help you do that by tracking those statistics and reporting back accordingly. Now, also within my campaigns, I can click on my automations. Now, my automations, this is my sales funnel, and this is the real heart and soul of Mortgage Lead Machine, in that you are going to get pre-written email sales funnels based on different groups: realtors, FSBOs, general purchase, etc., etc. And right here, what you're looking at is a visual sales funnel builder that we help you build out, that we've already tested and built out. So now, even if you don't touch a thing, as you can see right here, all of the entire sales funnel's built. Send an email on this day, then wait 24 hours, then send another email on this day, then wait for 48 hours, then send another email on this day, wait 4 days, wait 5 days, send this email, wait 2 days, send this email. And the real power of Mortgage Lead Machine is that when I click this little button here, I could tell the lead machine to base the follow-up on the reactions or behavior of each individual in that list. So I could tell it to send an email or to send a text message, or to send me a message when something happens, when a person opens an email, when they read an email, if they forward an email. It will even tell me if they share it on Facebook. And it will send me a notification telling me, hey, this person did this or that. So now I know, oh, I need to pick up the phone and call this person because that's a sign of interest. I could tell the lead machine, hey, if they go to my website and read this one particular page, then send them this email that's also on that topic. So I can funnel them into a different group. Maybe I thought I had a great purchase lead, but it ends up they're reading everything about refinances on my website or on my blog. Well, do I want to keep sending them purchase stuff? No, I want to send them more refinance stuff. So Mortgage Lead Machine will take that lead and remove it from the group it's in now and put it into the refinance group so that they're getting the proper messages based on their behavior. So I can end automations, start new automations, track where they're going, what they're doing when they get there, and follow up in the proper way based on that behavior. So I can add tags, I can add a lead score, I can put them into my task list, I can have a note manually or automatically added to their profile so I can see what they've been doing over the past day, week, month, or months. So it's a pre-built series of funnels, pre-written content that's been written out over an 11-month period. How long would it take you to write all of these campaigns for different types of prospects and then test them and then tweak them based on that testing and then find a way to automate so that you are tracking their behavior and modifying your marketing accordingly? This works for new leads, old leads, database, realtors. Bottom line is Mortgage Lead Machine is designed to help you close more loans. Now, if you really, really want to get blown out of the water here, let me share something with you. Now, this is an optional feature. We have packages with this feature or without, but let me describe this scenario to you. How beneficial would it be for you to know more about each prospect instead of just going in blind or cold? Well, with Mortgage Lead Machine, all you need is an email address. When you capture that email address, we can set your software to take that email, cross-reference it with multiple databases all over the country, and then upload into your profile information about that person's current scenario. Are they a homeowner? Yes or no. Do they have a mortgage? Yes or no. How much do they owe on that mortgage? Do they have credit card debt? How much credit card debt do they have? It goes on and on and on. So all you need is an email address. Mortgage Lead Machine is going to find out this information, and within about 30 seconds of that lead being captured, it's going to upload all that data into your database. So now, as you're tracking and seeing what people are clicking on, what they're reading, you're also going to know what their Facebook profile address is, their Twitter profile, their LinkedIn, how much debt do they have a mortgage, are they a renter or a homeowner. So you're going to know how to really customize your message like never before. This is the leg up on your competition. This is that one huge advantage that you need to absolutely dominate your local market. It's Mortgage Lead Machine. It's super cost effective. Click down below to look at the available packages and take action today. You will never get a second chance at signing up for Mortgage Lead Machine at such a low cost. So again, scroll down below. We got the button for you. Click to get started. You can cancel at any time. We will fill your account with pre-written content. No more guesswork. No more haphazard marketing, no more disorganization. We know that organized and consistent marketing is what makes top producers. This will help you do it. It would take you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per month to replicate and manually do all of the things that Mortgage Lead Machine is going to do for you now. If you don't believe me, contact a copywriter and ask them how much it's going to cost to write a full year's worth of content, to write 100+ emails and follow-ups, and to test them and to tweak them over the course of 12 months. And then to send them out at preset intervals for you, to track the statistics, find out if they have a mortgage or not, how much they owe, are they a homeowner, etc. Find their Facebook profile, find their LinkedIn profile. All of this done for you automatically. That's why I call it a marketing robot. It's a machine, Mortgage Lead Machine. It's automation, and it's easy to use, and we're even going to help you get it set up. Okay, so one opportunity to grab hold of Mortgage Lead Machine for super cheap, huge 25% discount. As of right now, I'm making this available for a very short period of time. Take action today. If it's not for you, you can cancel at any time, no contract. But I'm willing to go out on a limb and say you're going to not just like this, but you're going to love it when you see what it can do for your business. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Click the button below to get started, and let's automate your marketing, follow-up, and lead nurturing. Thanks, guys. Chat with you soon.